Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Good Place. This is season 4, episode 3 of the final season called Chillaxing. That's what I feel like doing right now, just chillaxing. You know, throw your feet up, crack open a beer, roll up a fatty, smoke one up, maybe get a nice little honey on the side right here. No, I'm just playing, but yeah, guys, we're here. We just finished the two-parter. Well, not just finished, but I guess from your guys' case on YouTube, we just finished the two-parter last week. Here on Patreon, it's been a bit, but we are getting ahead here. We're moving on. The premiere was a two-parter. Eleanor's basically went through the ringer. She's the girl for this. She's the lady for this. She's basically the person we need to run our group. She may be a girl from Arizona, but she's who we need in order to pass and save our asses. Head on over to the good place by the end of the series, and hopefully live happily ever after. But in order to do that, they have quite the uphill battle. You know, trying to get Chidi to, you know, pair up with Simone. Those two, you know, they're hitting it off. There was this one guy who, I forget his name, but we kind of tricked him or manipulated him into thinking he's going to the elite best place or whatever. And in order to do that, he needs to rack up a couple of, or a certain amount of good place points. Be that as it may, we have ourselves a setup, and I'm ready to just hop in and see what the next episode has in store for us. I know that there's still a Vicky angle going on, where they built a Michael suit or something, so that's a plot point. I thought we are gonna like get into that already, but I guess not. Maybe it's gonna be saved until like a aha moment, you know, later on in the series. But we'll see. Don't really have anything else to say other than let's just hop in and have a good time. But before we do, I do want to remind you guys, if you guys want to just skip the YouTube highlights and watch this episode with me in its entirety, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys, here we go.
My man used to collect action figures of famous philosophers.
Oh, Eleanor, look! It's a near-mint Arthur Schopenhauer with a working quill!
Chidi might make the new humans better all on his own. It's so great he erased his memory. But you know, it's also quite sad.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, thanks. All right.
And respectful.
Hi, Eleanor.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Michael.
I mean, sure.
We were just heading off for a picnic.
We were actually just gonna go check in on your new student, Brent.
Oh, you know, I'm not sure that Brent's in it for the long haul.
Well, just for argument's
Chidi.
sake, what would Kant say?
Well, honestly, when the weather is this perfect, I think that Kant would
Okay.
say, who's up for some frisbee golf?
Who is this? This is not Chidi. Time out. Time. What the fuck?
Chillaxing.
Yeah, what the hell?
Was invented, combining Chidi and relaxing. As far as he's concerned, he did everything right on Earth. So now he just gets to enjoy himself. If we don't force Chidi into stressful decision making, he won't even have the chance to become a better person.
Interesting.
I've got this. I have a ton of experience making ex-boyfriends' lives miserable. First up, we fill his acoustic guitar with wet cat food. I get results.
Wet cat food?
Janet, darling. Hey there.
Oh.
Oh, you dyed your hair.
I did.
We need to help John, and I know how. Spa day.
Spa day?
That's right, Janet. I've cracked the code. I looked into something called a discount hotel.
What is that? He used Expedia.com?
I'm going to welcome him into an exclusive world of luxury and pampering. First, we open his pores, and then we open his heart.
And we detoxify his soul.
Spa day.
Spa day.
I'm so excited for spa day. I just feel like I need this.
Well, you are in for a treat.
Posh spa? The posh wash?
It's the most coveted invitation in England. Membership is based on weight and net worth. Gain a pound or lose a pound, and you're out. Should we go?
What? Gain or lose a pound, you're out?
This is fresh water from Oprah's estate in Maui with mushrooms from her private bog in the Pyrenees Mountains.
You know what they say? A mushroom from Oprah's bog is better than anything from anywhere else.
Really?
I missed out on all the cool celebrity sayings. The only thing that would make this any better is hot goss.
Very well.
Tell me everything. Oh, Tahani, I feel amazing. Thank you.
That water looks disgusting.
You know what would give you an even more luminous glow? The study of ethics. Think of it as a colonic, but for your soul. Our resident philosopher, Chidi leads an ethics study group in his apartment. What do you say you and I sit in?
No.
You stay crazy, girl. Bye.
Yeah, this isn't good. I feel like Chidi was gonna be our big problem, but
Listen, you might know Jean-Yu, the monk. He wants to join your philosophy study group. He's been having kind of a hard time adjusting here, so just promise me you'll help him no matter what.
I swear to you, I will look after John Yu as if he is my own brother.
A promise from a strict Kantian like yourself is just about the most ironclad agreement in the universe.
this isn't gonna work out well at all.
John Yu, would you like some...
Yo, shut up for a sec. I'm not a Buddhist monk. My name is Jason Mendoza, and I'm not supposed to be here. I'm scared.
tea? I was gonna offer you some tea.
Stomach ache already. Okay, maybe this will work. I don't know.
My dream came
1
true.
week.
I have a shiny new butthole. You okay, homie?
No! I cannot lie to cover for you. Please remember, you're supposed to be a monk. Hey! Eleanor and Michael are here. What a fun surprise.
And how's Jean-Yu?
I mean, you know how monks are. Calm, peaceful, never, shotgun and cheese whiz. Anyway, I see you guys are still here.
We were just dropping by to ask a favor. Can you accompany Jianyu to the luau tonight?
Aw.
He still isn't really engaging with the neighborhood.
Here we go. First big test.
Actually, I don't think I can make it.
Oh, why not?
I just remembered I can make it, so I will see you there. Okay.
I can't make it. A luau sounds fun.
I don't understand why John hasn't made more progress.
Well, you can't force people to be good, really, I guess.
We've been getting on quite well, but every time I bring up self-improvement, he just shuts me down. I shall go on the attack, just like 6 of the 8 Game of Thrones characters who were based on me would do.
Maybe we should ease off.
How many Tums did he take today?
Like 20.
That's nothing. We don't stop until it's the whole bottle.
You can't take that many.
Then he'll save humanity. He's like Superman with nervous diarrhea.
Oh, God.
Things you used to write were hurtful.
What? Name one.
You called me Tahani all the meals.
I mean, that's just poetry.
Tahani all the meals.
You know what? I see what this is. A wind up to a sucker punch.
I just want you to recognize that your blog hurt people. Do you have a chance to be better here?
You're telling me to be better? I lived in the real world, so I had bills to pay.
Didn't you have a toilet blog or something?
You're the one with issues, sweetheart. If you spot it, you got it. Whoosh.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Welcome! Is everyone having fun tonight?
I am. I don't know about Tahani or Chidi.
You have all been given a magic lava stone. When you throw them into the bonfire, you will receive whatever your soul most desires.
Oh. A turtle? Okay.
Childhood pet.
Aww.
Turtlestein.
I want to do that.
No, you cannot, under any circumstances, do that.
Would it be like jalapeno poppers or some
I
shit?
gotta do that.
Oh my god.
My old motorcycle with Pamela Anderson airbrushed on the side. Someone wanted to see what would happen if they poured lighter fluid in the engine. Turns out it explodes.
Oh! Who threw that?
Whose rock was that?
It was mine! Mine!
John Yu tossed my rock. Thanks, John Yu. And now I will ride it away.
Well, this was a huge success.
Chidi's an absolute mess.
Yeah.
We should pop open some champagne. Call those magic ants.
I want to see the magic ants.
Hey, can we talk?
Yeah.
I need to tell you a secret.
You're losing your mind?
No, hey, guys, not now.
Cool.
Recently, I've been miserable.
Why, Chidi? You're in the good place.
I know.
Yeah, how could you be miserable here? Where's Simone at?
Chidi, whatever the moral dilemma is, maybe you'll come out on the other side better for it.
Yeah. No, this just feels like I'm being punished somehow. But I am seriously worried that I did something wrong.
You're getting on the right path, right track. Oh.
Wow, wait.
Oh boy.
What's happening now? Oh no. I made God cry?
Yes, she is definitely God.
We're just too different. He spent his life in the bowels of the internet with no real friends, while I spent my life in the upper echelon of society with
No friends.
no real friends. Oh, Janet, I've been going about this all along. This is all my fault.
Is Tahani gonna be a real friend to that fucking asshole?
But don't worry. We have a very simple solution for problems here.
Oh, good. What is it?
We eliminate them. So just tell me what's bothering you. I'll wave my hand, it'll explode, and you can go back to your otherwise perfect life.
What do you say?
Motorcycle. Yep, that's my problem.
Done.
Oh, not again.
Ah!
Great. Eleanor, I hope you feel better.
No, she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
But she's actually crying though.
I have something to say.
Round 2? Let's do this.
I want to be your friend.
Blake Lively invited me to a birthday party. The guest list was
Paul
comprised of
Allen.
the wealthiest, most famous members of the glitterati.
Glitterati.
There was a VIP deck, and within that area, there was an even more exclusive room that you could only access with a secret pin, which I promptly entered. I was the only one there. The party raged on outside, but I was so obsessed with status that I never left.
You.
And I talking to no one.
What?
Story. If only we're longer and sadder.
If all you care about in the world is the velvet rope, you will always be unhappy, no matter which side you're on.
That is pretty sad. Tawny, like what? I mean, I get wanting to be above everybody else, but to be the only one in that VIP room, fuck that.
I really am sorry for all the posts I wrote about you.
Are
And
you?
everything I tweeted.
Are you?
And scrawled on the back of a playbill during the intermission of Wicked.
That was you? Well, my bangs were making my ears look chunky. It was a fair hit.
Aww.
Lovely night.
I never thought they'd actually be friends. Alright. I mean, I'm willing to see where it goes.
I'm going to help you become a good person.
I always want to get better. That's why I spent so much of my time at the free clinic.
I'm sorry your actual motorcycle blew up.
Oh, that's okay, homie. That's just what motorcycles do.
How are you doing?
A little better, but I went too far. And what's worse, I liked it. I'm still angry he abandoned me, which makes me feel guilty.
I still don't have a grip on the human emotional spectrum.
He's like, I don't know what
You
the
guys
fuck
are
you're
often
saying.
happy when you should be
You might as
sad,
well be talking
angry
in
when you
riddles.
You're allowed to feel a little angry. Let yourself off the hook, and then get your shirt together, because we have a lot of work to do.
Aww.
I have made massive progress with John.
Yay.
Philosophy may not be his way forward. Genuine human connection shall be his course of study.
What?
You'll have to trust me. This is a huge step in the right direction.
If I believe that you believe.
Oh, Jason, I mean, bravo.
Thanks, guys.
So,
What's about to happen?
what's next?
What the hell? Who is that? Alright guys, so that was season 4, episode 3 of The Good Place, titled Chillaxing. That was a really good episode. I always love coming back to the show and just kind of just letting it take me where it wants to go. And I really love what we're doing with the story. I mean, I don't really have any sort of real idea of where the show is going to go in terms of story, in terms of like how it's going to end or where certain characters are going to go. Because already I'm just like, I didn't expect Tahani and what's his name, John, to be friends. I didn't think that was going to be her course of action, but it makes sense because when she kind of put it into perspective like that, how he was kind of like in his own little clique, but the clique was more or less him just being kind of by himself, and then Tahani kind of reflected that on herself and was like, yeah, I have no real friends either. So he has no real friends, she has no real friends. Why don't they both just be friends? It makes sense, and the fact that it worked, hey, I'm not hating. I didn't expect that to be the approach, but it makes sense. And I kind of like that it's working. Because otherwise I was going to be like, how do we get this guy to kind of see the light? Because he's so jaded and so kind of in his own way, you know, with his gossip toilet or whatever the hell he was talking about. Like, he was like literally polar opposites when it comes down to him and Tahani side by side. So it was really nice to kind of find like that middle ground, even though it is not exactly the plan Eleanor and Michael wanted to, kind of get everybody involved with Chidi's philosophy class. But I'm going to trust Tahani. I know I did mention in the last episode that Tahani needs to kind of step up a little bit more in the fact that if this is her idea, I do want to see it kind of like go through like 100% just to see if it's actually going to work or not. Because in the last episode, everyone was kind of like saying, oh, Eleanor's not a good leader or whatever. And I'm just like, oh yeah, well, Eleanor's the only one kind of like making these decisions. So does anyone else want to step up? Tahani's always quick to make comments, so I really want to see if Tahani's idea is going to work. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I mean, I've never seen the Britney Spears movie, what was it, Crossroads? I certainly don't ever plan to ever watch it in my life. But if that's what she believes is going to turn John around and help save their asses from eternal damnation, then so be it. Good episode nonetheless. I like what we're doing with Chidi. I really like what we're doing with Eleanor and having her like had that real emotional moment with her kind of consulting with Michael, and he kind of comforted her. And it kind of just really kind of puts things in perspective, from where Eleanor's coming from as a person, feeling wise. Like, where is she as a character? She did say at the top of the episode that she says she lives for making her ex-boyfriend's lives miserable. But then when it came down to it, she still was feeling bad because she still had to confront Chidi and put on an act. And that sucks, and I feel bad for her. So it continues to be a funny ride, an emotional ride, a tear-jerking ride, and everything else in between. So this show is like a thing on its own. It's like on its own level. You know what I mean? There's like nothing else like it that I've seen personally. That it can just like handle so many like different genres and tones, and it all kind of just meshes well together. So I don't really know what else to say, but good episode. Can't wait to see what happens next, and I think I'm just gonna end it there. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the options available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Good Place, Season 4, Episode 4 of the final season. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.